Hello! Do you ever feel down that you got this Mecha-King Ghidorah, who costs like $300 to $400, but doesn't really come with a beam, although it comes with really nice battle damage wings? Well, fear not, I'm here to give you all a tutorial how to make these anti-gravity beams for Mecha-King Ghidorah. Brought to you by yours truly, CyberKnight-Miky. First things first, we're literally gonna make a beam. You're gonna need a cutting board, then you're gonna need a glue gun, and some glue sticks, and of course a stick with bendy wire, some measurement, a cutting tool, a rig base that is meant for animation or literally for engineering, some acrylic or literally marker paint, some paint, either literally acrylic or marker or maybe both, a pencil, and a hell of a lot of patience. And I also recommend you also wear some leather gloves if you were gonna do the process, or if you're new to this, but considering I'm a professional, I don't need them. So that's all you need. Let's go make some beams. So the first things first, to make a beam, you're gonna need some reference and some measurement and how long you want these kind of effect parts to be. Otherwise you literally make them too long or just too short. But once you get the right measurement and the right source that you're gonna make them, you're gonna first literally, well, roll out the amount of wire you're gonna use, and then you just cut them the exact same size or different size depending on what your taste is. And after you cut them down, you're just going to process by literally clamping them into the base. And once you've done that, you're gonna plug in the glue gun and wait until it gets hot enough for the glue stick to eject. And once you've done that, just insert some glue sticks, and then once you pretty much got the glue gun ready, you're just gonna do some thin lines in between the bending wire. Don't do a full amount, otherwise the glue sticks, the melted glue, will literally just go through the whole bender wire. So it's best that you do just thin layers, just to have some detail, or just coated it enough in order to make some more detail. And once you have done those process, you just wait until it dries up, and then you can do it again and again. As I stated before, it's better off you have some leather gloves, but for me, I've done this process so many times, so it doesn't really matter if it's if I have leather gloves or not. The only matter is that the beams is how the beams are supposed to look like. And considering that you're also gonna need to use the glue gun to make some detail. And I don't mean literally laying out, literally adding some detail by literally just adding more glue. I mean literally using the hot tip to literally adjust the melted glue that you're adding, because when you have the hot tip, you can literally adjust it when it's literally hot. But don't use your fingers, of course. Just use the base that you're having, or literally just either just be careful when you're pretty much doing this process. And once that process of literally doing one beam with coated of thin and thick layers of hot glue, the dried up glue sticks, you're now in the process of literally painting them. And of course, as a showcase, which I did a big mistake, because one of them is supposed to have the purple, which has the thinner one is supposed to be the purple one, but I can make big mistakes. But just like Bob Ross usually says, every little accident, I think. Man, I missed that, man. Either way, you can either use some Citadel kind of acrylic paint or some mechanical markers that are meant to actually paint on plastic. Either way, I literally use both, but I usually use acrylic first, just to let it dry up first, and then once that is literally dried up, I add some kind of a Gundam or Gundam-like markers just to add some metallic finish on top, just to give it a little bit more of the effect for the beam. And yeah, that's pretty much how I did these beams. And that is literally how you make these beams. And of course, if you want to literally make sure that you don't want to damage the mouse, make sure that you literally make one chunk and bring a Tamashii stage at 4 stand or 5, depending which one. Just a Tamashii stage stand, and then you grab one stand, and then you take the one chunk, which I grabbed the wrong one. This is supposed to be the right one. Yeah, you take the stand and then you just rub it gently. Do not force it, otherwise you will literally damage the stand and the base and the overall beam effect. And just gently, smoothly rotate it until you get, I mean, look here, literally damage if you do it too hard. But yeah, I'll show you an example for something that's literally not been well rotated yet. But yeah, you take one base here like this, and then you just rotate it gently until, and of course you must have it carefully rotated, otherwise you will do it sloppily. But yeah, you just make sure that you just rub it gently until it gives up a shape of a base. And also make sure that that area does not have the bending wire. But once you make a certain mold of the a hole for the port to plug in, you're good to go, because you can literally make sure that you have one stand or just 3 arms, and then you just boom, place it in here in the mouth. You can however also make sure that this chunk here where the mouse is supposed to plug in to be a little bit bigger, so that your placement of the mouth is a little bit more stable. But it is also good. This is also a little bit easier option to not have a stand. But yeah, the issue is if you want to have these beams, you literally need to have this a little bit more chunkier, otherwise this will fall off. However, the purple one fits a little bit better for the beam, which I'll showcase here. Is that you just open a jaw, which is on the bend portion, which is weird, but you just place it like so, and boom. Now you literally have it displayed like so. Now the other one is a little bit more chunkier, and this one has a little bit more of a grip. I mean, if you're careful, you can literally have everything secured. I mean, I do it on the other mouth, but you should probably have something like so. If you balance it properly, like so. And the other one should probably rest like so. Now you have everything how it should be. Anti-gravity beams protruding from the mechanical head and the other 2 organic heads. And that looks amazing. Of course, it's not perfect, but it's a better option than just spending another $100 on a display base or a kind of beams on something that may not happen. And of course, this is the reason why I literally am suggesting that you actually plug a stand, otherwise this one will have the difficult time of just, well, have a hard time on displaying. But yeah, you can have just the regular one, which is just not have a stand at all. But my recommendation is just make sure that you have a more of a chunk of the beam, just so you can literally plug a stand onto the beam to literally rest for the Ghidorah's mouth. So yeah, but yes, that is how you literally make your own anti-gravity beams on your own. And of course, if you would like to see more of these kind of tutorials, let me know in the comments below. And also, if you like this series, make sure that you leave a like, comment and subscribe as well. And also share it with others, and also hit the notification bell button as well. And also I have a Patreon if you want to support me even further. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, only time will tell what I'm about to do next. That is, unless you literally do 3 timelines, then oh boy. If you don't get that reference, shame on you. Either way, I'll see you all next time.